like, oh, he's a crazy person. I'm like, yeah, that's the only kind of person that would survive what you try to do to him. A perfect person morally falls apart by the time they've been indicted and they've 34 counts, felony counts. Like your whole body's just destroyed by the stress of you possibly going to jail for the rest of your life. You have to be a insane person to ride that out and not look like anything even happened. Then you get shot.
Yeah.
You get up after you got shot. You're bleeding from your ear and you go fight. You gotta be a crazy person to get through. He's a nightmare for anybody that's trying to rig a system. Like, that guy's the nightmare. He's the final boss of you.
For 4 years, criminal illegals were effing around under Joe Biden's watch, but under Trump, they're finding out. ICE has been working overtime to kick all Biden's bad hombres out of the country, and we're seeing the results firsthand. Fox's Bill Malugin got an exclusive ride-along with agents in Boston, busting a sex predator just yards away from a school. Watch.
ICE then arrested this Salvadoran illegal alien who was previously convicted of child rape. He was deported in 2017 after he went to prison and illegally re-entered the U.S. He was found living right next to this children's playground.
So you guys just snagged a previously deported, convicted child rapist living 100 yards from a child's playground. Is that unusual out here?
Not in Massachusetts. It's not unusual. Due to the open border policies, we are finding that plenty of people who have been previously deported and committed heinous crimes and were removed from the country are now back here, just living among us.
But Democrats aren't going down without a fight. Some of them, like the mayor of Nashville, are doxing ICE agents and releasing their personal info to the public. And when they aren't busy trying to get agents killed, Democrats are going to ICE facilities to check on the mental health of MS-13.
I want to investigate and perform oversight, and we've heard very concerning reports about lack of food, lack of health care, and lack of mental health support.
I'm very concerned about not only the living conditions here, but the health care and making sure that the folks here are taking good care of the detainees.
This is Gestapo-like behavior, where plainclothes officers wearing masks are terrorizing immigrants.
Next week, Van Hollen's flying back to El Salvador to give the Maryland dad an emotional support puppy. We'll have that report on Monday. Trump isn't just putting the screws to illegals. He's putting China on blast for trying to pull a fast one. He says China violated their trade agreement already, so it's no more Mr. Nice Guy. Trump's focused on American workers. And we heard directly from him earlier today.
A strong steel industry is not just a matter of dignity or prosperity and pride. It's above all a matter of national security. We don't want America's future to be built with shoddy steel from Shanghai. We want it built with the strength and the pride of Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh steel, it's U.S. steel, and it's going to be something even more special when you get all that billions of dollars of new equipment that they're going to be investing.
And it's all thanks to one of Trump's favorite words.
I said, it's my favorite word in the dictionary, the word tariff. And I got slaughtered in the fake news. I got killed. They said, what about love? What about wife and family? What about God, they said. So they made the word tariff be my fourth favorite word. And now I have no complications. We're going to bring it from 25% to 50%, the tariffs on steel into the United States of America, which will even further secure the steel industry in the United States. Nobody's going to get around that.
Jobs are booming. Inflation's down. And the S&P just had its best May since 1990.
This same report also includes some new numbers on inflation. This is the Fed's go-to inflation metric. And we really got good news on that front. Month over month, prices were up just barely 0.1%. At an annual rate, 2.1%. That is a 7-month low. And it's basically right where the Fed wants it, right? Normally, they want that 2%. They're just above that. Normally, I think you'd have some celebrations at the Federal Reserve.
Everyone in the media and on the left said tariffs would cause inflation. It didn't happen. 47's finally getting some recognition.
The income numbers, really, for the first 4 months of the year, they're stellar. They're really stellar. I mean, I could go back and look at the first 4 months of many different years. Really very strong numbers, and you're right. This administration is criticized for just about everything under the sun. I've never, ever in my lifetime had glimpses into the politics of an administration in the form of transparency like this one. Why don't we be, give credit where credit is due? Income really shooting.